Hey guys, we're back with another video. It's OG Rain Trooper. What we're going to do this video on is we're going to do a After Effects tutorial, which I've done in Florida, but it's only how to export as a PNG. Make sure to check that out. Sorry, just something in school. Okay, now what you're going to want to do at first is we're going to create a new composition. And you can name this whatever you want. I'm just going to name it my song. I'm just going to name it audio, just audio, because I don't know what else to name it. And then make sure the width is 1920, height is 1080, pixel aspect ratio, square pixels, frame rate, keep it on 30, resolution quarter. And now you gotta set that to the duration of your song, which is 3 minutes and 11 seconds. So, perfect. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna hit OK. Alright, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna import our song. Sorry, that's the noise from my computer. We're going to import our background. So I got a background here. And then we're going to import our logo and music. Okay. Now what we're going to do at first, we're going to drag our background into here. Now my background's a little bit too big, so I'm going to press S and set my scale to 43%. Now what you guys want to do is you can see it's kind of like, it's a little bit out of the box, as you can see. So that's what you want to do. If yours isn't the same size as mine, you got to kind of adjust the scale a little bit. Now we're going to put our music in, which is going to be under, just for the music. Alright, now the reason why I put the resolution on quarter is so I can skip through the scene of it. If I put the resolution on full, it'll definitely look better, but I'll keep mine on quarter. Sorry guys, so it's actually, I had to go, you guys saw the message, I had to go to tennis, but yeah. It's actually 8:15 because I had to go to my grandma's because it was my grandparents' birthday. So, what we're going to do is so we left off on the music, so we're going to make our audio spectrum now. So let's right click, new, and then solid. You can keep this the name unless you want to name it. You can name it spectrum. That's not what you're supposed to do. Okay, and make sure it's not, that's the normal. Now at first it'll be black, but we'll do this. So we're gonna go to Effect, Generate, Audio Spectrum. Now what you can do is you can also just go to Effect Presets and then search up the audio spectrum right there. See, right there. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to set our our end frequency to 250. Make sure our audio layer is set to our music. See, it already has some things going. Then what we're going to do is we're going to set the maximum height to 1,250. If yours doesn't have as much bass, then you shouldn't probably do this. See, mine is not enough, so I'm going to put it at 2,000. That definitely bumped it up. Then we're going to also put the frequency bands to 2,000. Now it has a perfect audio spectrum. See, it actually is pretty good. Okay, so it's off the screen. And then we're going to set our start point to 0 and our end point to 1920. That's going to fit the entire screen. I don't know why I did that weird motion. Now, if you want this cool thing, so if I do black, it changes it a little bit black. See if I go our resolution. It's changing it white. So if you want black, it just changes it straight up white. I don't know why it does that. So I sometimes, if I want a black one, or if I want any color, I go to Effect, Generate, 4-color gradient. Kind of makes a cool gradient. I'm actually going to choose my colors, which first I do black. Then I do a dark blue. These are like the colors I do on some spectrums. And then a darker gray. And then I do a lighter blue over here. I don't really adjust the settings that much. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make you can also mess around with other stuff like the audio duration. If you put it up more, kind of pushes it in more. I just keep mine at 100. It's perfect one. Because if we set it down to 90, you can see it kind of gets bigger. It gets a little bit bigger. Okay, we're going to go to Effect, and then we're going to go to Distort this time, all the way down to Polar Coordinates right here. Now what this will do, you can minimize for color gradient. We're also going to set the side options to side B. Don't worry, that'll be later, but we'll just minimize that too. We're going to make the, make sure it's selected on rectangular polar, and drag that up, make sure it's 100. That is what makes the purple, the circle, I said purple. Now we're going to go to Effect and Distort again, and we're going to go find the mirror. You want the mirror center, the reflection center, to be right here. By its 1920, we want to make sure it's 960. That mirrors it. We're just making the audio spectrum right now. We're not even making the actual thing yet. I'm going to set my resolution back to quarter or third. It's easier. Okay. Next, we're going to start getting into... Now, you can also drag your logo in if you got some logos. Yeah, I have a After Effects logo right here. Drag and make sure it's under your spectrum. It's so itchy. And then we're going to click S on the keyboard to go to Scale. Make sure that is low enough to go on your spectrum. I like spectrums. I make spectrums all the time. There we go. Click S again to get rid of it. Alright, now we're going to make the background shake. So what we're going to do on this background is we're going to add the wiggle effect. So, wiggle position. Yeah, wiggle position. Drag that onto your background. Now what this is going to do, it's going to create a kind of wiggle effect. But first we're going to click on our music, hold Control, and then we're going to right click on it, and then we're going to go to Keyframe Assistant, convert audio to keyframes. Now just analyze the audio. Now basically what that did, it just made an audio amplitude, and what we want this for is the slider, so that way we can make it like shake when the music comes. Now I'm also gonna make a video on how to do like so I'm just saying that's gonna be a coming up video. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna open our go to Audio Amplitude, go to Effects, both layers. Now we're gonna keep this slider open because this is what's gonna make the background shake. Go back on your background. On this, the wiggle speed, hold Alt or Option, and then click on it. Now what that will do is it'll bring up this little thing. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit 0 plus. You see this pick whip thingy right here? You can drag that all the way up to the slider. There we go. And then what that's going to do is that will do the speed. That will get the speed to go faster. Now we're going to go to a wiggle amount. Hold Alt again on that. Type in 0 plus. Drag the other pick whip. Make sure you don't drag this pick whip. Make sure you drag the right here. Drag that up to the slider. And then at the end of it, you want to put times 0.4. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll have more upcoming After Effects tutorials. As you can see, it's shaking. Now you can see it's not really shaking that much. So you can actually edit that expression by going down to your background. And then on the 0.4, you can make it like times 1 if you want. That will make it shake way more. See, it's shaking more. So you can just mess around with it. Also, on the speed, you can also do more, but I don't like to do more on the speed. I only like to do it on the amount. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah.